Okay, hello YouTube. This is going to be a video review of this big green thing right here. It's not a tarp, it's a Vietnam War jungle hammock. Does not come with its own strings because I opted not to buy that version. Price issues. But I have stuff to make it work, so I don't care. The strings that came with it were pretty funky looking. I used these strings and this green, what are they called? Not for climbing, but it's rated for usually 150. Come on, show it. Not 150 pounds, or usually some of them are 200 pounds, and they're about the same size, usually about 2 inches or 3 inches long. It's safe for using that style suspension for people that are like 200 pounds. No more than exactly 200 pounds. Like if you're 210 or 220, forget it. But I'll use paracord to attach the carabiner on. How I do it is daisy chain. Pretty much is making a knot every 8 inches, or pretty much you spread out your hand like this, but use the actual fingertips as the length. You'll see this one's a little bit better. That's like 7 or 8 inches stretched when you lay it out. They're correct. Some of them I did a little bit wrong, but see how this one's long? That's how long they usually do them for the daisy chain. And you would use the end where right here above the knot, and hook the carabiner to that. But enough about paracord. As of now, I'm using a what are they called? A steel frame hammock stand, so I don't need the rope really, unless I want to use that as a for the hammock to be attached to the bottom, where this hammock will have a bar to attach to, and then a hook, and I'll hook that to that part of the bar with the hook, and then go over the top of the piece or whatever, and then attach the carabiner. But enough of that. This is the jungle hammock made around Vietnam War time frame, which could be anywhere 1960s, 1970s. If you can hear the noise, it's Cordura nylon fabric instead of parachute nylon, which is thinner and what do you call it, see-through sometimes. Actually, this is really comfortable if you're 6 foot and no wider around the waist than like 36 waist. I have a you call it ruler to see how long it is. Let me see what we got here. Almost 33 inches from, if it's stretched out correctly, I don't know if it is. 33 or 34 inches from the middle. I don't have a ruler long enough to measure the whole length, but it fits somebody that's about 6 foot tall. How this is made with the channel for this, which is the top part of the hammock on the ends. The channel for this is pretty long, so by using this type of line that's shorter, it might have messed up on me, but it works though. and it has the channel is really big on this one. It's about like 2 inches wide, so you could probably cram a thicker rope in there even if you wanted to tie it the old school way around the trees. But nowadays that's not good. You could probably even put a webbing strap through here and use that as the suspension part for this part of the hammock. They come with these webbing loops on the outside, and they're like maybe an inch wide, just big enough to put your finger in there. I'm not going to do it now because it's hard to get it in there. But that's for tying a tarp over top, or a poncho liner will be inside. This is actually the bottom part with the logo, US logo on the inside, bottom part. On the inside, I think it has one too. Might be a reflection on the other side. Yeah, it is. It's just the stamp one on both sides. Underneath it came through. But when you're in this hammock, it feels actually a little bit better on the like when it's cold. When it's cold outside a little bit, the bottom is better on your back than just a nylon parachute material one. As you can see, mine's a little dirty. Whatever that is, like toothpaste or something, or glue got on it. Some more right here. These are, I don't know if they probably stored them brand new, because they don't look shitty at all. Oh, I'm trying to put my hand in the way. They don't look shitty. They're not torn apart. I got really lucky finding this at my surplus store. In what condition it is for the price of way lower than normal. Any hammocks you get online or at a store that's not a surplus store will have them for way more than this. Like single hammocks that are like green. This should be olive green. It could be a camo green, which is more of what they use for matching woodland camo stuff. I put it in this, just what do you call it? Woodland camo Molly 2 sustainment pouch, which is the one the MREs used to go in with the Molly 2 rucksack. If you know what I'm talking about or not, it'll be the ones that are on the left and right side of the pack. It has enough whatever to put a paracord with 2 loops on it and carry it around your shoulder. I use that for other things too, but that's not what I'm reviewing. But this hammock's pretty good. It's worth it. It's wide enough if you're using it in a hammock stand that you can bring indoors or outdoor if you don't give a shit about super cold weathers. Okay, end video now.